We are a British international school, so we serve the expat community in Singapore. Most of our students are British passport holders, and so our curriculum is based on the English national curriculum, leading to GCSE qualifications, and we have a dual pathway, A-level and IB, in the sixth form. Our vision is very simple. It's to be the best school in the world and to enthuse and inspire all students in the school to be the best that they can be, and ultimately to contribute with confidence to the world when they leave Tanglin. Just like any school, the biggest challenge is to genuinely inspire and enthuse and engage all students. We have a wide range of students, different interests and abilities, and it's a daily challenge for all our teachers to give them the best opportunities and keep them engaged in their learning. The 3D classroom tool is far superior to the physical model because the scale is adjustable. You start at a macro level, and then the teacher can navigate and zoom in to finer and finer detail.
We've used 3D Classroom to help launch new scientific concepts, to give it the wow factor from the word go. For example, what we've done is we've also used the photosynthesis software to help when learning about the bubbles of oxygen leaving the leaf. Unfortunately, with this being an abstract concept, the children don't really see what's happening. So with the use of the 3D Classroom, the children are able to actually see what's happening inside the leaf.
Learning science with technology is fun, and I think that it's better because you can get up close and personal. And like at the beginning of this lesson, I said that it would be really hard to learn about it because you couldn't actually get up close and personal. But with the 3D television, it's so much easier.
I think the interactive Earth is very interesting because you can see the Earth rotating and how the night falls onto the Earth and the city lights. I think this helps us learn because we can't exactly see in pictures the Earth rotating, and it's so close to us that we can almost touch it.
It's quite cool how we can also see the whole solar system, like right before our eyes. It's really cool how we can rotate it and change the speed of its rotation, and I think this is going to really help with our learning.
3D Classroom is fantastic in terms of helping the students to really bring the curriculum alive. Specific examples from that, if we look at the small intestine. With the small intestine, it's quite an abstract concept. So with the 3D Classroom, the students are able to visualize and see the animations, see how small the microvilli are, how they increase the surface area. Those folds actually then help. It also helps them to make that abstract concept then a concrete thing, so they can understand that.
You can immediately see the excitement on their faces when they put the 3D glasses on and see those images for the first time. And it also leads to great questioning straight away. The engagement, which was the main aim of the tool, is clearly evident. And we're particularly excited by Office Mix and the potential that gives for flipped classroom lessons.
I think one of the aims of our school is improving digital literacy, and I can see that Office Mix is going to be a really valuable tool for this. The key thing that makes it so unique and innovative is that it puts the learning in the hands of the students. They're in control of the pace of their own learning. They can access it outside of the classroom, in their own homes. If they don't understand something straight away, they can listen to it over again. So we can use that to set homework tasks, for example, where they are viewing something before the lesson and they already come armed with information that we can then help them to master.
Office Mix has helped for the students to have their voice heard. Every student is heard from every lesson and gives feedback. It allows for you to track individual students with much greater detail. In terms of how I've been using Office Mix myself, I've been using it to get short answers from students so we can understand what progress the lesson then needs to take. So this allows for me to then personalize the learning and say, this group of students over here, they need to go off and do this extension task. This group of students, they need to do an extra reflection task. So it really is about personalizing the learning.
The advantages of Office Mix, students, I think, would really get to take learning into their own hands, whereas in a classroom you would get a teacher talking in a lecture-based scenario Whereas here, students actually get an opportunity to talk about what they've learnt, what they've gleaned from classroom-based experience, and I think that's the most effective way to learn. It's if you're trying to explain the concepts that you've been taught in class to someone else, articulating the knowledge that you've been given, I think that would be probably the most effective way of learning.
At Microsoft, what we want to do is look to empower the students across the planet, across the globe, just to see how we can actually help them achieve more. And there's a couple of ways we do that. One is through this idea of the inspiring student. How do we give them inspiration? How do we enable inspiration? How can we actually help them achieve more?
Sensavis' mission is to enable teachers and students to explain and understand abstract and complex things in a more easy and understandable way. And we want to do this for all students in all ages, from kindergarten up to college level, university level. And a very good example of this is what we see here at Tanglin Trust School, where Tanglin is utilizing our product, the 3D Classroom, in the best way possible. We have a very strong partnership with Microsoft. Windows 10 is an excellent platform for our product, the 3D Classroom, but it also fits very well into Office 365 and all of the tools that Microsoft have within that suite. So Microsoft's strategy within education fits us very well.
We've always had a Microsoft backbone in the school. It's very important to us to have a very strong, stable network, and the Microsoft solution has worked for us. We're very excited by new products that Microsoft are bringing online. We use Microsoft OneNote extensively, both on the business side of the school and the education side.